Let's start with your name. Where'd your name come from?
Trill Will Gold Grill, man, really, Will is my real name, you know what I'm saying? And the Trill part, influenced by, Pimp C Bun B, from Texas. Just growing up, influenced by that type of music.
Now, where are you from?
I'm originally from Benton County, Mississippi. But, I moved to California, San Diego, California when I was younger. And, we moved back to Mississippi when I got a little bit older.
What's your opinion of the state of rap music right now in Mississippi?
Well, I feel like it's more, storytelling music. It's more, it's that, because Mississippi is the birthplace of American music. And I feel like, guys like me, I got like a story to tell. I give you that more content music.
Let's take it back a little bit. What type of student were you in school?
Really, I was an okay student, but my mind wasn't focused on school because, I was just dramatized of the lifestyle and life I was living. I couldn't focus in on it.
Jobs you had growing up, if any?
Jobs I had growing up, I had worked in a fast food area. Had worked at, might have worked in a factory for a minute. Anything I can get at the time before, I became, charges and things like that. When they affected me and I couldn't work like I really wanted to work.
Any crazy customer stories dealing with any of those jobs you just mentioned?
No, I never really dealt with no customers or things like that. Just in my younger years, But other than that, I ain't had no type of, no customers and things.
What's the worst thing you put your parents through?
Going to jail. My mother, I didn't have a father figure and things like that, but my mother, just going in and out of jail, being in the system.
I'm curious, does the jail outfit that you're wearing right now, is that symbolic of anything in particular?
Yes, it's my, my probation number, MDOC number, my probation number. I've been 9 years in the system. Like I said, I actually, was in the streets and things like that, and got caught in the system at an early age.
Now, are we talking just jail or you did prison time?
I'm talking jail, in and out the jail.
For about 9 years?
Nah, I did like a year or so in jail, but like 9 years on papers and violation on probation. Just in the system, point blank.
Being in the system for 9 years, like you
Right.
say, why represent that with an outfit like that?
To show the brothers that's in lockdown right now, even though you might have this orange suit on, it don't change, who you can be. It's like right now, I'm in the free world, but still I'm in the system. They still got me in the system. I'm a 2-time felon. Every time they pull my background up, I can't even get a job like I really want to. They still looking at me like I'm still in prison because I'm in the system regardless.
Now, I'm just curious, for someone that's never been to jail or prison, when you say you're a 2-time felon, that means you've had a felony charge.
Right, and twice.
Doesn't a felony charge come with prison time, or is that just jail time?
Well, the felony charge, it can come with prison time if you don't have a lawyer, and things like that you need, the proper people you need in prayer and God, it can come with prison time. But unfortunately, me, it was my first charge. The first charge I had, I was young. And the second charge I was on probation, so a violation on probation, because I still didn't learn my lesson yet. So, yes, you can get prison, other people like that, they can, prison time.
What's your message to the youth?
Man, stay positive, stay focused, get a good education, try to become something. That's what I stand for. That's the type of message I put in my music, is to, you know, try to do good, because I've been there before.
Let's talk about music for a little bit.
Right.
What do you hate the most about the music industry? What's your biggest pet peeve with it?
Basically, it's all sounding the same. For this, like the music itself, like everybody's style of music, they lingo is basically all the same. Nobody's telling, they just telling one side of the music. Like most of the guys I be hearing, when I do hear it, they just tell them to glorify the good part. But what about the bad? That's why I come in. I tell the good and the bad. I tell the good and the bad in the music I make. It's just not one-sided. I tell about the consequences, about the jail time, what's gonna come behind it, about when you get indicted and you gotta face a judge and you can't sleep restless days and nights. You can't sleep because you might have 10 or 20 years in prison you might be facing. That's what I tell in my stories and my music.
Now, why do you think that is? Do you think that's the music industry? Would you blame the music industry for that, as far as why music is the way it is, as you see it, or do you blame a reflection of society? Why rappers talk about the good and not the bad?
Well, basically, I think it's just a lot of people want to just kind of more like a monkey see, monkey do, and, you know, don't want to kind of just stand on their own. But, you know, I understand that everybody trying to eat off the music, so some might do it for, I am trying to get a quick buck, and whatever's going to be hot, I'm finna do it and jump on the bandwagon, you know. But me personally, like, I'm standing for something. I'm trying to represent something, that the struggle for all my brothers on lockdown, the ones behind that prison wall. That's more what I'm standing for. The voices have really not been heard. And that's why the streets and things like that, they relate to my music. Like I ain't trying to go back to jail, brothers on lockdown. Or I fell off and bounced back.
Top 3 things you need in the studio.
Basically, man, good music. Man, good music, really good music, and just, I don't really smoke or drink like that, but it's basically just good music. I need good music to listen to, good clear sound, and that's pretty much it.
Craziest studio story, if you have one.
Not really. Not too much. I ain't really got no crazy studio story like that, but it just, you know, I ain't gonna get all into it and deal with it, but yeah, I ain't really just got no, too much studio story like that.
What's the realest song you ever wrote so far in your whole catalog of music?
Well, right now, man, I'm gonna say that Fell Off and Bounced Back, because it's a motivational song at the same time, but it's the truth, you know. All the music I'm pretty much doing is the truth. You know, like brothers on lockdown trying to go back to jail is the truth. So I really just can't song it, but like what I'm going with right now, that Fell Off and Bounced Back, because people relating to it.
Risk versus reward. What's the biggest risk you took for your music career so far?
Man, I can't even explain it. It just, it all. You know, I put it all on the line. You know, I've been through situations with the laws and recently with this music. I done had stuff, just the laws, just because of my past history of what I done, the laws, they mess with me and confiscated just all type of things. It just, me put myself out there on a billboard because they know who I am personally, because I'm just not talking and rapping about it. I actually live that life, and they know I'm affiliated with it. And it's just the county I'm from, it's a small county, and they know, people talk.
What are your keys to success?
Just, man, hard work and dedication, you know. Hard work and dedication and just not giving up. Just staying focused. You know, everybody got their own, you know, keys, but I just say that hard work and dedication, stay down, gonna pay off.
So what you got going on right now?
I got going on right now, pushing that fell off and bounce back. It's highly, you know, the man that the streets wanted. You know, it's one of the realest songs I've heard. You know, it's real. It's the truth. If that's what you want, the real and the truth is right there. Fell off and bounce back. Trill Will Gold Grill. You know, I'm just out here promoting. You know, that Sip Ent. That's the brand. That's what I'm representing. And recently, you know, we've been putting CDs out here where we got recently, right now, we got 30,000 CDs out. We got them out in Atlanta. We got them out in Memphis, in Texas. You know, we just promote, man. We out here. And man, we on digital sites, iTunes, Amazon, all digital outlets. We on it.